Everybody, first of all, welcome to Istanbul Blockchain Week. We are so happy to see you all here. I am Didem from EAK Digital, Country Manager for Turkey. So today we have great companions from different exchanges here, and we are going to talk about how trading is changing with the new technologies and digital assets, and how those changes affects and will shape the future of trading. So, as I said, we have a great group of expertise with us today. So, would you mind start with introducing yourself? And also, I would like to ask you all, each of you, so what do you think, what are the key elements of the new age trading? And how those will impact the future of trading? What do you think?
I think it's first me, right?
Yeah.
So I'm Serdar. I've been in this space for the past 7-8 years and worked in different exchanges. And also, retail side is, another, but also to work with institutional actors. So currently I'm working for Huobi for the past 2-3 years, and I'm a listing manager, mainly onboarding new projects and trying to, have, let's say management for the post-listing as well.
But it's an exciting role. It's an exciting role to be in.
Yep. And also a bit sensitive, and people are also very curious about it.
Yeah, listing is very critical.
Can I have the question again?
Okay, so what do you think are the key elements of the new age of trading?
I think with the crypto, especially I'm based in Istanbul, Turkey, and know the previous products, investment products, especially from the traditional finance. That has been a really good journey, and I saw the developments. And I can say that accessibility is one of the key elements, and currently they also covers mostly trying to also cover the mobile app mostly. This part is crucial, and the daily usages are increasing with that ability. Apart from that, of course, security is really important, and especially in this complicated environment, you need to be secure to build the trust with your users. And also, this is like, let's say, new, but with the mass adoption, also institutional adoption came, and it's also security part having a more crucial role. I think these are the current ones that I can...
We will dive deeper on these later. And Abdul, can you please introduce yourself?
First of all, thank you for inviting here in this great session. I'm Abdul. I'm the co-founder and Chief Financial Officer at Zignaly. We started 6 years back. It is one of the largest social investment platform in the industry, connecting millions of users with the curated wealth managers. I come from a banking background, and I left TradeFi for cryptos basically. But I think when we talk about the trading arena and how the investments are working in Web3 today, the biggest gap that I see is the user interface and the user experience. Even now, if you want to bring someone from Web2 into Web3, and someone who has been trading even, let's say, on Robinhood or eToro or in normal stock exchanges, if you want to bring them to crypto, it's a journey, especially when it comes to decentralized exchanges. Centralized exchanges have caught up a lot, like Binance and Huobi and KuCoin and all the exchanges, they have caught up a lot. But we all know that the real future is in the DeFi side, and I think there's a big gap when it comes to the user interface and user experience. So I think going forward, in addition to access and security, I think having this element to get the real big money flowing seamlessly into the Web3 or in the crypto space, especially trading and investment, I think these would be the very important elements.
Thank you. And Vjay?
Hey guys, my name is Vjay. I lead APAC consumer for Gemini. Gemini is a US crypto exchange, probably one of the top 3 in the US. We have a big setup in APAC as well, and Turkey, of course, is very interesting, as you can see, many crypto exchanges are here. Just to answer I guess, your first question, and it becomes difficult as you move down the list because I think the thoughts are very similar. The first thing you'd realize is with crypto trading, like more people are now traders than ever before in history, right? So crypto has made it so easy for people to access the asset class and actually figure out how to trade as well. So that is such a big movement in itself. But I think the bigger shift we're starting to see now is from centralized to decentralized, right? And I think that's really the key challenge. If we can get a lot more people onto the decentralized world, I think it solves many problems in terms of course, custody of assets, safety, ease of use, access, 24/7 trading. I think that shift is happening, but it'll still take a bit of time because I think the UI really needs to improve on that side. So for right now, like centralized exchanges like us and the others as well, still dominate trading volumes and still dominate the user experience. But I think all of us are investing on the decentralized side. It's no secret, right? So we also actually recently hired someone as head of on-chain based in the US. He's going to be focused on the Web3 side of trading for us. So yeah, I think that's the big shift in the next 2 to 5 years. I think you'll see a massive shift in volumes to the decentralized side for sure.
Thank you. And Denis?
Okay, so hello guys, I'm Denis. I'm CEO and co-founder of StormTrade, the first decentralized trading solution on Tom blockchain that allows you to trade perpetual futures directly from your messenger. So we are leading products right now. And yeah, as you all can see, really the exchange landscape largely dominated by the centralized guys, as evident from here. But really, I agree that one of the biggest shifts here is the shift towards decentralized technology. And it's very evident from the on-chain trading volume going up and up and up, and a whole new asset class being developed that is native to the decentralized trading, such as meme coins, right? No centralized exchange can keep with the current pace of new meme coins coming up to life. However, I think it's very important to notice that there is one more trend coming into crypto is as trading becomes more and more social. What does it mean? So, for example, given the recent phenomena of the pump fund, what is this? That's social trading, right? Everyone is launching their own token, other people is trading this, and it's all powered by the social network. And this is exactly why we decided to build what we are building on Ton blockchain and integrate it directly to the Telegram. Because we recognize that there were a lot of efforts by exchanges to implement a kind of a social networks, many exchanges tried this. I think it's pretty safe to say that most of those attempts failed because creating financial thing, while difficult, it's what we exchange guys are good at, but creating a social network is really hard. And this is why, again, we are betting on the whole social and mini app narrative, super app narrative in Telegram, because there's already a social network. All traders are there in the social networks. So by bringing exchange closer to them, yeah, we really hope to open up a new chapter of trading. Thank you.
Thank you. And Ridvan?
Hi guys. First of all, I'm happy to be here with you and so to have this chance to participate in such an event to talk about crypto. My name is Ridvan Bahadir and I'm the Deputy Manager of KuCoin. I just joined this team from public sector. I was working for MASAK, which is the Turkish Financial Intelligence Unit, and fighting against money laundering and terrorist financing. After having several years experience in public sector, right now I'm happy to be in the private sector with KuCoin Turkey.
It should be very different than the public sector, right?
Sorry?
Jumping to the private sector in crypto is a bit different than
I'm
the
quite
public.
fresh, actually.
Especially from Masak, after Masak.
Yeah, Masak is, by the way, the first regulatory body in Turkey who set regulations on crypto sector. So we are one of the first in Turkey. And as a compliance expert, I can say that the future of new trading will be related with compliance. And I always say the compliance officer will be the stars of this sector soon.
Yeah, one of the most crucial chairs in the organizations, I guess.
And if you deal with money, actually, money loves protection. And I always say, like in the new trading industry, the security and compliance will be more important. And people who invest in this sector will, of course, take care of it. And the countries, thanks to the initiatives of the international bodies like FATF or Egmont, the countries are already decided to regulate the new trading industry. And in soon, I believe that most of the countries will have the standard compliance and security regulations in the sector.
Thank you for all these insights. They are really valuable. And so let's dig a bit deeper of some specific topics. So Serdar, I want to start with you. So HTX Global has been doing a lot in crypto space. So can you please tell us about your recent success in your strategic moves?
Maybe it's not a success, but we have acquired by Ayvar Capital about 1.5 years ago. So currently we transitioned to Huobi to HTX, and we are a really big actually ecosystem right now. Huobi, Tron, and some other projects like BitTorrent, and also we have strategic partner Poloniex. So this whole strategic partnership environment can be promising, but also working together. I think I'm working internally, so it's a quite good success as well. But apart from that, our product keep developing, being more user-friendly day by day, and we are trying to add, innovative products as well, like, every kind of copy trading and also the different markets. And also, if we get back to my part listing, we are pretty active on altcoin listings, and also we are pretty selective, but picking the good ones. So there is a really good effort there, and I can say that we are pretty successful on choosing projects as well.
Oh, great. So thank you. So Abdul, we know that your platform, Zignaly, you are more focusing on community and user experience. And so what new things have you done to improve the user experience on your platform?
Yeah. So first of all, we need to establish that overall in Web3 or crypto, community is more or less everything. No project, especially in the B2C side, can survive without a thriving community. It's very difficult. So almost cult-like mentality. You eventually need to have a thriving product. And how do you do that? You cannot just do that by, saying we are the best. You have to be the best in the space. What we have done over the years is that we've tried to identify that what really are the customer needs. What do they need? We started as a signal automation services, and in 5 years journey we have moved to the proper wealth management system with a single click investment withdrawal options. And we are working very closely with Binance. We are one of the largest brokers of Binance across the world with almost 1 million customers, and it's with more than $100 million in asset under management. This is only possible when our UI UX became better. When we hit the market with simple copy trading, there were a lot of products already in the market without taking the name, but they were much better and superior. Our single point agenda and the goal always has been that you go back to the customers and you listen to them. So one thing that myself and my partners we used to do and we still do for a very long time is that we used to read customer chats. Every night we used to open the whole support deck and read it. And the product innovation has come in from the customer feedback. Okay, and when you do that, you see what's happening. Number one. Number two, what we also did, we did not shy away from learning from what's happening in the TradeFi space. So we looked at the best practices across the space. Okay, what's happening in the social investment in the US and the stock side of the thing. Okay, what's happening in the Europe, what's happening in Middle East, and we learned the best practices and tried applying it. For us, the customer satisfaction comes above everything else. One thing I think we have achieved is that 1 year ago, we used to have 700 customer tickets every month, and now we have 1 ticket every quarter. Yeah, so this is the kind of transformation we have done, which increased our asset under management by 3 times in last 1 year. So, the aspect of it is that people are following a particular trader. So it's a very community-driven approach. We have to make sure that they are protected. So we have brought in a lot of processes to ensure that we only have the best of them on our platform. We got in the licenses as well from South Africa, from Singapore, and we are under application from some other countries as well. But again, coming back to that, if you cannot protect your community, you will not be able to excel in this industry. Community is everything, and everything is community.
Thank you. So, Vjay, and we know that you have been helping crypto grow in a very big market in APAC. So can you tell us about your growth strategies in that such a big market?
Yeah, thank you for that question. Just for context, so I'm based in Singapore and I run the Asia region. The first thing I would just say is that Gemini is a brand. You probably figure that we're known to be well regulated and reputed, and that is our brand, right? We kind of follow the rules. We obviously build products that are in line with what we think is acceptable for the market and for regulators. So if you look at Asia, Asia has actually been very ahead in terms of a lot of the regulatory activity in crypto. So of course, if you look at a market like Singapore, but even beyond that, most markets in Asia are regulated, most large markets at least, so Japan, Korea, Thailand, Philippines, etc. So we've been operating within that context, right? So, we are very used to regulations. We're very used to kind of figuring out how to navigate regulations. So that is the first principle we apply when we kind of build our business in APAC, is being very much, working in tandem with regulators and with the market to make sure that our product is kind of acceptable for users, right? The second major investment, we're making is on the derivative side. Of course, the big players like Binance and all the others like KuCoin, etc. They already have big businesses in the space. But as you will see, I mean, obviously there's folks like Coinbase as well and us that you've seen us invest in the derivative space, right? It's because it is, of course, a huge potential opportunity and a huge market. And you'll also see a lot of that getting a lot more formalized in terms of being regulated, right? So that is how we bet on the market. We operate our derivatives platform internationally. A lot of our users are from Asia, and we continue to gain traction in Asia on the derivative side. So that's a very, very big bet for us. The third thing I would say is that our product suite is very varied. So we do pretty much end-to-end, right? So we operate on the retail side, and we also operate on the institutional side. So this is spot, derivatives, custody, OTC, etc. So the third big bet for us is on the institutional side. And again, it's because we operate a platform that we consider very well of high regard and well regulated. And when you talk about large funds and institutions wanting to get into crypto, they come to a brand like Gemini because they understand that they can work with us in ways that are regulated and which kind of fall in line with how they see the market operating, right? So just to summarize, it's on a regulatory side, we are very, very heavily focused on that front. On the derivative side, that's a big bet for us. And then the third one would be on the institutional side.
Great. So, Denis, you mentioned that you are doing an innovative work by integrating trading with social and messaging apps like Telegram. So, can you please go a bit deeper and give us more information? So, how this integration improves the trading experience?
Yeah, sure. So first of all, I think it's very important to recognize that not everyone, like on the messenger, or not every Web3 user is a trader, right? I think it's pretty obvious. So a lot of people, they actually want to gain like the benefit of like exposing themselves to like a crypto and having the corresponding yield and upside. However, they're just not qualified enough, I would say, to make very good trading decisions. Or they're just learning this. So by integrating this social trading, basically like kind of like the copy trading, into a Telegram, into the messenger itself, we allow every like influencer, like the opinion leader, to share their trades, and their audience have access to like their trading ideas, so they can seamlessly follow it basically in one click and join their trades. And with this, not only, I mean, they can follow someone who's probably more qualified for the trading, and what's probably even more important, since we're DEX, a trading history of everyone is easily verifiable, right? It's all on-chain, it's easily verifiable by the users, but also they can learn on their like trading decisions, and they can become better traders later if they wish so. Otherwise, they can just use this as a strategy, like they just follow the traders who have like the trading strategies that they see as sound, and yeah, that's it. They do not need to learn like how to trade, how to execute trades themselves. They can just follow someone else. So yeah, I think in today's world of like social network, that's a huge value proposition for everyone, like from the lead traders, because that's the ability to monetize their audience. So traditionally, influencers, they monetize their audience by providing like the referral link, but for this you can only monetize like your trading audience who generate high trading volumes, so you would have a huge rebate of the trading volume. But with the copy trading, they can monetize basically an investment audience, right? The guys who would just want to invest in a certain kind of strategy and get their yield. So it's additional monetization channels. And for the end users, of course, it's obvious a lot of like investor type guys can now follow the copy trading, get their yields, and not bother with like all the complex like trading analysis stuff.
Yeah, thank you. So as we all agreed that the compliance, the regulations compliance is really crucial for the space, for the crypto space. So can you please tell us, how does KuCoin make sure it follows the rules and keeps users' assets safe?
KuCoin, as you may know, KuCoin is the global company, operates in different countries. But after the legislation imposed in Turkey, all the WASPs must operate locally. And taking aware of this, KuCoin created the KuCoin Turkey. And I'm from KuCoin Turkey. And we are a collaborative partner of KuCoin Global that aims to provide Turkish users with secure, trusted, and locally tailored crypto services. And in line with that, we, as KuCoin Turkey family, we start operating in Turkey, and in line with the legislation, we already submitted for license application to the Turkish Capital Market Board. Mm-hmm. And along with Turkey's current and upcoming legislation, we desire to provide Turkish users with a trusted, secure, user-friendly, and a locally compliant platform for exchange. And of course, by doing that, we benefit from the advanced technologies licensed by KuCoin Global. And this licensing arrangement allows us to utilize sophisticated technical solutions that they are developed by the global side of KuCoin. But at the same time, we are capable of maintaining our operational independence in Turkey, which is in line with the new legislation. And having said that, as KuCoin Turkey, we primarily focus on addressing the unique needs of Turkish people, Turkish users, and positioning KuCoin Turkey as the most preferred platform for discovering the emerging new cryptocurrencies in Turkey. And the crypto legislation has recently passed in the parliament in Turkey, and as I said, MASAK already imposed some regulations in Turkey, and as Turkey, we are one of the leading countries in the world who regulates the industry. And as KuCoin Turkey, we were already aware of it, and we took the necessary steps on it. And right now we are on the operation side and waiting for the finishing of the license process. And after that, we would like to peacefully maintain our operations in a local scale in Turkey.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for all your wonderful insights. So as a wrap-up, I would like to have your thoughts on what should we expecting from future in terms of trading and technology. What will be new for us in the future in the trading space? What do you think?
I think we seeing it right now, but I think the trading tools and machine learning will be more involved in trading, and actually we see it in the institutional side, but probably the individuals also will be more effective on that part, and it wouldn't be a surprise also expecting the more mass adoption with institutional traders as well, because with the current regulations, especially currently we are living it in Turkey, we can expect more user adoption, actually institutional adoption for the cryptocurrency market. And that would also maybe support the stable coins and maybe CBDC ideas. So I believe that stable coins will have more, maybe have more changes in shape. Maybe we will see, more adoption, because
It's a good perception. Yeah, the stable coins.
Everybody trade with USDT, right?
Yeah.
But not that much Bitcoin.
Yes.
So,
Especially in Turkey.
but if you don't trade with Bitcoin, that's your fault, by the way.
Thank you. And what about you? What
Yeah.
should we expect from the future?
So I think a few things I think going to change. AI is going to play a big role when it comes to trading. I think if you look at the TradeFi world, how Wall Street is trading right now, once institutions start coming in big time, and once the liquidity starts automatically improving, like for example, now we see that previously, let's say in 2017 or 16, you see a bad news or a good news, you would see Bitcoin like, right? Not anymore. But there are very rare days in a year when it happens. That shows that there is a two-sided liquidity improving in the market. I'm sure our friends from Exchange here can confirm that this is the case, right? But with more and more institutions coming in, it will improve further. and then the fight will happen on algorithmic trading, and algorithmic trading will be taken care by the AI. So this will be AI fighting each other, for the trading. That's number one, which will bring a lot of, which will make it difficult for retail to make money in trading, which will increasingly start, the role of wealth managers and fund managers into the industry. This is how the industries mature over the period of time and decade, right? So this is what I'm expecting to happen. Secondly, as you said, I think about stable coins. I think stable coins are going to play a very, very big role in growth. I think the US is also starting to realize that the stable coin is actually not bad. It's a way for them to give the dollar to everyone in the world, on blockchain. What else can be a better way to make sure that USD never goes anywhere? There are like organizations across the world now keeping one-to-one pegged for stablecoin to work. So stablecoins are going to play a massive role. So I think, AI is going to change everything, and stablecoins are going to play a big role.
Yeah, AI is a very important thing.
Yep, for sure.
For the future, I think. And Vjay, what do you think?
Yeah, very much in line with similar thoughts. Just going back, I would just go back to the point I made earlier about on-chain trading. I still see that as the biggest shift in how money will move from centralized to decentralized. I don't think people realize the amount of money that will come through into DeFi. For an ordinary person to even realize that they can hold their own assets in their custody and trade without having the risk of counterparty risk, I think is a huge change in the way people would think about their money itself and how they trade. So for sure, that is a big trend. And then the second point, and I agree with him, is on the institutional side, is it's not going to be the market of 3, 4, 5 years back, right? It's it's a lot more organized. Institutions they call them smart money for a reason, right? That's good or bad, but yeah, they understand flows better, they understand liquidity better, they have a lot more tools at their disposal. So the market will get a lot more, it'll get a lot more stable over time, just because institutions, this is how they trade. They make money on small movements as well. Retail obviously is not as sophisticated. So I think on-chain trading and institutional liquidity and trading will probably drive a lot of the ways in which trading will be impacted.
And Denis?
Okay, so on the upcoming trends in trading, I think, what we really see as of right now is that a lot of retail, more and more retail, I would say, is coming both to the traditional trading, like on centralized exchanges, so they're just getting into the crypto, so that's a major trade. And also more and more guys are onboarding to on-chain, again, that's pretty much evident. So I think for those people who just want to make money trading, I think more and more tools would emerge that would simplify this in form of like either copy trading, either strategies, leveraging AI that would help the retail guys like navigate all the complexities associated with the cryptocurrency trading. So yeah.
So if you ask me who is the fan of the regulation on the crypto sector, I will say the crypto itself. If the crypto is like a football, there must be rules, and there must be like referees, there must be lines, ball, cameras, everything. And without that, you can expect the justice in the results. And the industry, I believe that is in need of the justice. What I mean is the regulation will provide this feeling, especially for the users in the industry.
Certainly. So thank you. So it's clear that the future is going to bring us more user experience and security. So I just want to ask our guests if they have any questions to ask to our speakers. I guess no.
Great. Awesome crowd.
Okay, thank you very much for joining us, and thank you.
Thank you for having us.